All right, boys, we back once again. It's been a while. I wanted to go over an amazing product. Unusualwhales.com. It's awesome. Uh, Talk about getting your money's worth here. Have you ever heard of the Bloomberg terminal? Well, this is basically a version of that, only like 1/100th of the price. It's like $36 a month or something. I don't, it's like, yeah. This, don't even think about this one. Get the $39 one a month, or just pay for the lifetime. It's just so fantastic, and I'm going to show you why. Because here's something I do every night. Because I come in here and I look at SPY. All right, so this is the flow for the day for all the options, every single size. So I could see somebody right at the end of the day, at 3:15, decided to buy a 437 strike for $20, right, put. Okay, so you can see that all the way down. What's great is you can come in here and filter this for premium. So say I want to see only premiums that are between 1,000 and basically 5,000. And then, so now I can see all the premiums that were 1,000 to 5,000 premiums. I can see if they're bullish or bearish. I can see if they're ask side, bid side. I can see if they're a monthly. I can see if they're ETF. And Unusual Wells actually put some cool little emojis here to kind of give you an idea of what kind of strategy it was. But I don't really care about all that as much. What I care about is this chart here. I'm going to show you a few cool things with this. But this chart here is going to show aggregate total premium bear versus bull for the day. And so we can see, we get a nice little indication of what kind of flow was happening for the 1,000 to 5,000 premium range, and we can see that it was pretty even here. So another thing too is we can also see the strikes people were buying today. So and this is a trend that I've been seeing every night I look at this. This 917 strike is huge, and this 820. I've been seeing this every day. They're buying this 820s and 917s, and they're just kind of loading up. Obviously, the closer the strike, the more premium you're going to see. But every day, 917, 820, 917, 820. They're just loading those up. And then the 440 strike for SPY, absolutely massive. On all premium levels, I'm seeing this 440 being bought. What is this doing? This is helping me to understand basically the underlying flow. Now, if you understand that options are what drive the markets nowadays, then this is extremely useful for you, because you're able to do this kind of thing. Now, what I like to do as well is click on SPY there, and then you can also see today's levels, and it'll give you a nice little breakdown. So here's premium 1,000, 5,000, 15,000, 30,000. I love looking at this. I spend quite a bit of time checking this out because I get to see the $1,000 buyers. Like we just looked at this, right? Because I filtered it out. The only reason I showed you that is because you can do that with any ticker, basically. But I like to just look at SPY. I just see the levels on each, all the way up to the 30,000. And then I just study these. I look at these and I go, okay, so we're basically bull versus bear. And we can see that it's essentially even. I don't know why this isn't exactly the same as the other filter, but we can see the same thing where little spikes here, the 820, 917 strikes. See the strikes they're buying here. Hold on a sec. There we go. There's the 440 again. They're buying all the way to 442. Not as much premium going into those. Obviously, the 440 is huge. Let's go to the 5,000. We see that they're pretty bullish, 62%. And you can get into more detail if you're into that kind of thing. You can see the ask versus bid, total premium, total volume of contracts, number of contracts. So you can see all that. See the 440s. So the 5,000, basically we call them the 5,000 whales, or the 1,000 the size whales. You see again the 917 being bought up again here. So the 5,000s care about the 917 more. The 1,000s care about the 820 and 917, but not as much. They're more like short-term oriented, I think. So they're more into this 813, and then the closer strikes. Obviously, these guys are in closer strikes, but they really care about this 917 and that 440 level. We see them buying a little bit in that 445 to 448 level. This is giving me an idea that, okay, if 1,000 is bullish, 5,000 is bullish. Okay, let's see the 15,000. Wow, 70 to 29, so bullish. Okay, obviously we had a crazy day today with that reversal. and that's part of the 13 market moves. This reversal today was a classic move 13, and you've always got to be ready for the move 13s, man. If y'all don't know about them 13 market moves, that move 13 is amazing if you're ready for it. But anyways, so let's look at the 15,000 level. And we can see they're buying strikes all the way around. So let's look at this 917. Yep, of course. And they're buying 1119. I've been seeing a trend here of these 15,000s buying 1119s. And they're putting some more premium in the closer strikes as well. Weird that I see this every day. They're putting money into these 419s, but they're buying it. So they're buying in the money 419. I don't know why 419. Probably because it's right below the 420. 420 is probably going to be a huge support. So they're putting money into this 419 every day. I see them buying the 419 here at this level, and even here they're buying the 420s on the 30,000. And you can see they're buying the 435. So this is all, to me, adding support to the market because they're bullish, buying in the money stuff at these big levels. 419, 435, buying the 441s. So they didn't even care about the 440s. Like these are buying 440s, 440, and then these guys are buying the 441s and even the 458s. But they're probably buying. If you dug a little deeper, you could probably see they're buying the strikes that are probably a little farther out, obviously for that 458s. Now 30,000 premium. See, there's like the big whales buying the 440, 420s, 414s. Pretty even down here. So it looks like there's, obviously this is a lower premium than this one, so we don't care about this one as much, but they're pretty even down here. So, I would say if we start getting below this 420 level, we're going to start seeing some bearish activity. Obviously, it would be pretty bearish if we were below 420, but right now, everything's saying 440 is our level here, and even 441 could be tapped. Now, what we want to see is start seeing some spikes up in here. So we're starting to see a little bit of premium being built up in the upper strikes, but not with the whales yet. The whales, 458, 443 is the next biggest level as far as above this 440, 441 level. So yeah, so you can see that. And then obviously the 917 again, another big level. So you could dig into. So what I like to do is okay, I see these dates, and I want to know why is this 917 such a big deal, and you can look into that kind of thing. But this is what I really, really like about Unusual Whales is this. Also, you get the live news flow, which is just fantastic. You can filter it however you want. I just leave it all on. You see the insider trends. You see trading ideas. You can kind of filter it out if you just want to see upgrades, if you just want to see downgrades, depending if you're a bear or bull or whatever. You can see cryptocurrency news. You can filter it all out. Industry, if you just care about the industry. I just leave it all on and just just kind of watch the flow. Just updates as time goes on. And then you got the live flow. You can just get rid of SPY and just watch the flow for everything all day long. And just kind of see what people are doing. I like to watch this while I'm trading just because I know the levels beforehand. So I know 440, I know 438, 435 is big levels on SPY, 436. I know that just as I've watched this over the course of a few days, few weeks. I know these levels are huge as far as they go for option levels. And so I like when it comes close to those levels, I like to see what's happening with the flow. The other day, just as an example, I saw SPY kind of trending up into that 440 level, and I just saw a ton of SPX puts coming through. Just that just kind of tipped me off a little bit. Okay, so let's see what's happening. And obviously, we saw what happened here when we came up into that 440 level. It was more around right here. I saw them trying to push, and I just saw a ton of puts being bought right here. And so I just, I just knew this thing was going to crack. At least as far as yesterday went. And then same thing here, I was, since I'm a student of 13 market moves, I knew this was a move 2 into a move 13 is very common, especially when you're in a bullish scenario, especially when you see a ton of bullish flow as far as the full daily flow is pretty bullish. Intraday flow, I saw bearish flow happening here. And so I was kind of ready for both of these moves just by using this flow tool. And so definitely check it out. There's a ton of other stuff on here. I might do some other videos where we go over some more of this, but I just kind of an intro. I'm going on vacation, so I wanted to, and it's been a while since I did a video, so I wanted to do a video real quick, and then so I can go on vacay and let y'all kind of digest this info. We'll do some more videos, some more tips and tricks that I come across. I'm still trying to learn a lot of different things. This flow, you can check out the flow for all these different deals. There's a ton to learn on here. One thing I really like too is this mobidex, which is just the, obviously Moby Dick. index. It's kind of a clever way of calling this, but it's basically an index of some of those most active options tickers, and then it ranks them 1 through 80 here. And what I like about this is it's going to give you kind of like the top, the top most active options plays. It's not necessarily, it's more of like a screen. Like obviously, this thing's been going crazy. BABA is an interesting play. PayPal, Tesla. We care about Tesla a lot. You can come in here and see the different flow. What I like about this, you can see the charting, short interest, Furus. Your Twitter Furus, Zach Morris, PJ Matlocks, your all the other guys that are on there. You can see what they're talking about. You can see the scatter volume as far as what strikes people are buying. Sentiment, we can see what the sentiment's like. Sentiment's bullish is what it says, because it's just going to give you an idea of what the whales are doing. Stock alerts going to give you an idea of what, sometimes it'll send you a stock alert. Unusual Whales has an app. It will send you options alerts and stock alerts. And then you can see the flow, which is really nice as well. You're going to see the flow for Tesla. We can see a nice little price. Open interest is this yellow line, and you can filter this for call volume, put volume. I like to do the bullish, bearish premium. I like to just kind of give me an idea of what kind of flow was coming through and how that's been affecting price for that particular ticker. See the put call ratio. Obviously, we like to see a lower put call ratio if we are bullish, and but not too low. You want it kind of in the middle, really. But there you go. So hopefully this helps you guys. If you guys want to sign up for Unusual Whales, click the link below. Use my referral link. I got to get 33 people signed up for me to even make decent referral payments here, so you can see how this works. Anybody that signs up, I'm barely get anything, obviously, but if I can get 33 people signed up, then I start getting $3 per shot. So if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and then hit that link. I love this service. If I had to give up everything else, any other service I have, this is the one I'm keeping. So hope you guys like this, and we'll see you next time. Peace.